Top of the morning, everyone. It is July 26th as Bill sees it reading from A Child of God and a Recovering Alcoholic Addict. Yes, exactly. With morning coffee. Let's have a moment of silence for those still out there in pain and suffering, please. Thank you. Never the same again. It was discovered that when one alcoholic had planted in the mind of another the true nature of his malady, that person could never be the same again. Following every spree, he would say to himself, maybe those AAs were right. After a few such experiences, often before the onset of extreme difficulties, he would return to us convinced. In the first years, those of us who sobered up in AA had been grim and utterly hopeless cases. But then we began to have success with milder alcoholics and even some potential alcoholics. Younger folks appeared. Lots of people turned up who still had jobs, homes, health, and even good social standing. Of course, it was necessary for these newcomers to hit bottom emotionally, but they did not have to hit every possible bottom in order to admit that they were licked. Wow. You know, I'd relate this to step 4 and 5. I felt something change in me when I admitted to another human being who happened to be my sponsor all my character defects, all the people, all the things, some of the things I did wrong and hurt people and did bad things. The way I felt, you know, it's just, I have never shared that with anybody before in my life. So I felt something internally shift, you know, that paradigm shift that they talk about. It was just absolutely amazing. So I won't be the same again. I can still feel that in me. And it's what helps me not take another drink, if that makes sense, or drug. You know, I remember where I used to go when I wanted that sip or I wanted that drug, you know, in here. I remembered that. I don't want that anymore. Luckily for me, God's taken that urge or a want away. So I won't be the same again. And I'm grateful for that, because if any one of you knew that me before, I was going down a road and probably on a short lifespan. But God works miracles. He's been working in my life ever since I was born, probably. But even out there when I was drinking and drugging, he was working in my life because he kept me alive. I should have died many times. Many times. I'm grateful and blessed to be here and share this with hopefully somebody that might be able to help them down the road. So I'm thankful never to be the same again. I hope y'all have a safe and blessed Saturday. I love y'all very much. Peace.